Paka.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little town nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a curious boy named Oliver. Oliver had always been fascinated by the mysteries of space. Every night, he would lie in his bed and gaze up at the twinkling stars, dreaming of exploring the vast cosmos. One sunny morning, Oliver's family surprised him with a special gift, a robot named Robbie. But Robbie was no ordinary robot. Oliver discovered that he had the extraordinary ability to transform into a sleek rocket with the push of a secret button. Oliver's eyes widened with excitement, envisioning all the incredible adventures they would embark on together. With a whoosh and a roar, Robbie transformed into a gleaming rocket, and Oliver hopped aboard. Even more astonishing, Robbie's interior was much larger than his exterior, with spacious rooms and high-tech equipment that filled Oliver with awe.
Robbie, where should we go first?
Oliver asked eagerly, his imagination already soaring among the stars.
To the planets.
Robbie replied in his metallic voice, his circuits buzzing with anticipation. They blasted off into the great unknown, leaving behind a trail of stardust. As Oliver and Robbie journeyed through the cosmos, each planet they encountered seemed to come to life with its own unique personality. Their first stop was Mercury. The fiery planet closest to the sun greeted them with a sizzle.
Welcome, travelers! Careful not to get too close, or you might end up with a sunburn.
It warned, its surface shimmering with heat. Oliver felt the intense heat radiating through the walls of the rocket.
It's hot enough to fry an egg out here.
He exclaimed, wiping sweat from his brow. Next, they zoomed over to Venus, where thick clouds of sulfuric acid obscured the planet's surface. Venus chuckled softly.
Visitors. How delightful. Just don't expect to see much of me. I prefer to keep my beauty hidden.
It teased, its voice as smooth as silk. Mars, the red planet, rumbled with excitement as they landed on its dusty surface.
Greetings, Earthlings! Make yourselves at home, but watch out for my dust devils. They can be quite mischievous.
It boomed, its rocky terrain rumbling beneath their feet.
Watch out, Robbie!
Oliver shouted over the howling wind, clinging to his seat as the rocket rocked back and forth. Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system, loomed ahead like a giant striped beach ball. The mighty gas giant roared with laughter as they navigated its stormy atmosphere.
Well, what do we have here? A little rocket and its brave passengers. Hold on tight, my friends, for the ride of your lives.
It bellowed, its clouds swirling like a whirlpool.
Hold on tight, Oliver,
said Robbie. Saturn dazzled them with its magnificent rings, sparkling like a crown in the sunlight. Twinkled with amusement, Saturn said,
Welcome, travelers. Do take a moment to admire my rings. They're quite the fashion statement, if I do say so myself.
Its icy particles sparkling in the sunlight.
I feel like we're flying through a jewelry store.
Oliver said, marveling at the breathtaking sight. Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants of the outer solar system, shimmered with frosty elegance.
Greetings, Earthlings. It's not often we receive visitors this far out, but we're delighted to have you.
They murmured in unison, their frigid atmospheres swirling with icy winds.
It's freezing out here.
Oliver shivered. Finally, they reached Pluto, the smallest and most distant world in the solar system.
Hey, Pluto! How's it going?
Oliver called out as they approached the tiny planet. But to their surprise, Pluto didn't respond.
Maybe Pluto's feeling a bit shy today.
Oliver mused, scratching his head in confusion.
Actually, Oliver, Pluto isn't considered a planet anymore. Scientists reclassified it as a dwarf planet several years ago.
Oliver's eyes widened in astonishment.
Really? I had no idea. Well, hello there, little dwarf planet.
He called out again, giving Pluto a friendly wave.
Hello there.
Pluto stammered shyly, its voice barely above a whisper.
I am Pluto. Pleased to meet you.
It said, its surface tinged with a faint blush. As they rocketed back home, the Earth seemed to shimmer with anticipation.
Welcome back, travelers. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? But there's no place like home.
It exclaimed, its voice warm and inviting. Oliver and Robo smiled as they gazed down at the familiar blue and green orb below them.
Thanks, Earth, for being our awesome home. We'll always look after you. Promise.
Oliver said, his voice filled with gratitude. The Earth rumbled with pleasure, its ocean sparkling with joy.
It's my pleasure, dear friends. Remember, no matter where your adventures may take you, you will always have a home here with me.
It replied. And as Oliver and Robbie descended back to the surface, Oliver couldn't stop smiling, his heart brimming with excitement and wonder. He may not have found aliens, but he had embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. And as he drifted off to sleep that night, Oliver knew that no matter how big or small the universe may be, there would always be new adventures waiting to be explored.